My only tip for this guy is if you have a chin that looks like that, just grow the hair out.
yeah.
That is just ugly ass chin, dude.
Look at
His
the low
chin-
cut shirt.
Well, his chin looks like a pile of sand on a beach that washed away. There's no symmetricality to it whatsoever.
The parts of it are gone.
Yeah, parts of it got swept away.
His actual chin is fucked up.
Oh yeah. No, it looks crazy.
It's gone.
You're gonna have to do an apology video eventually.
No chance.
That's what I love. That's right.
It's like Bill Burr. You don't respond to it and then it goes away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it's true.
Literally,
You don't respond to it, it goes away.
They'll get tired of it.
Yeah.
And be like, oh,
And they're like,
on to
oh
the
well, we
next.
can't change this guy
Well,
because you don't fucking give in.
I was gonna say, are people gonna be like, "We'll cancel Blake"? We'll cancel.
No.
I mean, no, they're not going to.
I think it would be funny though for Blake to do like a non-genuine apology video for nothing.
Like a Tim
be
Dillon.
hilarious.
Tim
Be
Dillon.
like, hey
Be
guys,
the perfect one.
sorry.
Sorry that you're all a bunch. Sorry that you're all a bunch of bitches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First of all, I would like to say I'm sorry to nobody.
Yeah.
Absolutely nobody. And I'm calling you out for the World Heavyweight Championship. Can I get a hell yeah?
Can I get a
Austin 316, open a can of whoop ass. And then he loses his headphones.
calling you out for the That's what dude. That's what I want to get so big to where we're in this content creator boxing matches and wrestling
Yeah.
matches.
Yeah.
So we can get Blake in there.
That'd be
Yeah,
fun. That'd be fun. I'd be like, hey man, we got to make this 1 round 2 minutes. That's it.
The shit talking before though.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. We'll have 8 face-offs to fight for 1 round 2 minutes.
Who are you taking on?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh man, I want Cody Co.
Yeah.
That's who I
Yeah?
want. I want Cody Co.
I want like a tech nerd. I want like Linus Tech Tips or Marcus
Yeah,
Brownlee.
yeah,
I want to go at it with
Yes.
Marcus Brownlee, dude. He could probably put up a fight. He's wiry.
Yeah, he's pretty big.
I don't
He's
know who that
wiry.
is.
Pretty big.
He plays ultimate frisbee. He's actually fucking good at it.
Why does that not fucking surprise me?
I guess
Jesus
he's
Christ.
played it since like high school.
He's
but
a really good creator.
Can't play
He has a
basketball.
lot of good
Can't
videos.
play baseball. He's got to play fucking frisbee.
dude, if you like, he posted like a highlight clip of him because he's in like an actual league, I guess, and he posted like a highlight reel. He's fucking good because he's he's super tall.
Hey, guess
and
what?
he's super lanky.
You see
I'm
the-
not good at it, but at the same time, I still judge him.
You see that disc golf player that got a 10-year, $10 million contract?
What?
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Because he's like the best of the best apparently, and he's selling his like frisbee, like his like
Oh, okay.
his like signature one, and apparently it's sold so well for this company that it just signed him to like $1 million per year deal for slinging frisbees, banging chains, bro.
What the fuck? Banging chains.
Bang
chains.
So that's like a sport now.
Yeah, you say what up, man? Let's bang chain.
That's bang
I
chains.
don't understand disc golf. Are you
there's-
supposed to make it in the chain?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
chain is for
Well,
a
I believe-
stopper.
You're supposed to make it in the bottom trough.
Well, the chain, even if you hit the top of it, it's supposed to act as like a net, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's really nothing else but a net. It's
Question.
just to stop
that-
the frisbee and make it go straight down in the bucket.
Let's say
okay, that's what I thought.
let's say you throw the frisbee and it hits the top little bar
Yeah.
and just hits out, rims out, and it's near.
It's the same thing as golf. You're putting for it.
So you
Yeah.
just literally
You have
just
to
toss that bitch in.
Let's hit the chain, and then we don't go. Somehow we don't get in the bucket.
I mean, you probably could, but I've literally played disc golf one
Yeah, I
time,
know.
and it's fun.
It's-
It's actually fun.
It looks fun.
Yeah.
I would
Show
imagine.
quad,
It
right
probably
there.
is pretty
We
fun.
could do it.
Hidden Diamonds has one. Yeah.
Do they really?
Seriously. Yeah.
Wow.
I think it would be fun because it doesn't take as. I don't feel like it takes as much skill as what golf does.
No, but it's the same thing as like throwing a regular frisbee, dude. If you fuck up, that frisbee's gonna go 40
Yeah,
yards.
yeah,
that
yeah,
way.
yeah.
True.
So it's the same thing. But what I didn't know until I actually played is like they actually have like drivers. They have like a mid-range disc, and then they have like
Yes.
putters.
What?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a putter is supposed. From what I
heavier,
understand, I've
right?
only played once, like I said. But a putter, from what I understand, is a little bit heavier. It's a little bit more like. It's a little
Dense?
heavier. It's a little bit more dense.
So
and
it's
that
gonna stick.
It's slower. It's
Nah.
supposed to ring right
Yeah.
in chains. Whereas like a driver is like there's an edge on it, maybe like this big, and that bitch is
That
sailing.
bitch is yeah.
Like those are the
more
ones you could probably
distance.
throw like 100 yards. You know what I mean? Like you seen those ultimate golf dudes?
Yeah,
Like
they just
people
fucking.
those dudes are straight up get thrown at
Yeah.
forehand like 60 yards.
That's how Joel does, right? Joel throws that bitch like fucking this way, right?
That's like a fake sport, dude. It's like
I don't know.
cornhole.
Joel who?
Oh, stop. We're friends with Joel. It's Joel's a thing.
But what are you talking about?
Joel, he like when
you're talking throwing a
Beersby.
frisbee.
We play like Beersby and shit.
gotcha.
Everybody throws like this, and I've seen Joel literally throw like this way, like a fucking two-seamer type of deal.
I thought you meant like Joel was playing disc golf and none of us knew about it.
Beersby.
Gotcha. But yeah, I don't know. It seems like a fun sport to play.
It's probably fun.
Let's do it.
I didn't mean to make fun of it, but let's do it.
There's a place, yeah. Shove Park, let's go.
Let's do it. Shout out all the
Disc golf.
disc
Disc
golf.
Bacon chains.
But then ultimate
Banging
frisbee would be
chains.
also very fun.
Ultimate frisbee is the type of deal where you're like, hey, let's fucking tackle the person with the.
There's a lot.
No, I know.
No.
Okay, I know.
There's a
what
lot
you
of
mean,
fucking insane highlights on
Yes,
Ultimate Frisbee.
there
The
is
diving
catches,
catches.
yes.
It's dope to watch.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
People that
Throws,
are
they're
long
fucking
and lanky.
accurate, man.
Yeah,
They're
Yes.
accurate as fuck.
that's what.
Accurate.
That's what fucking our high school
Well, fucking.
our high school math teacher used to
Stefan.
play. Yeah.
No, not Stefan.
Yeah, he used to play. it.
Stefan. Yeah, he did. He was good.
But he's also one of those guys that's good at weird shit,
The weird shit. Yep.
like catching food in his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
He was insanely fucking good at
It's
it.
a guy who's probably good at the harmonica.
Yeah.
Do you guys get those weird people that like are really good at shit that pisses you off?
Yeah, Jason Wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it's my father.
Really?
He's so good at weird shit.
Like,
Anything. Cornhole, golf, just like a bunch of weird shit.
He can
that
juggle.
He can juggle.
yeah, I
Literally.
guess your
Dan
dad
can
is that
juggle?
guy.
Dude, I
No.
swear on my life,
He can.
he's juggled knives.
I don't know
before.
about now, but your dad up
Still,
until
No, I
your
promise
dad
you.
up until what, like 8 years ago, 9 years ago, would just straight up hop some like
Yeah,
4
I was
foot,
just
5
gonna
foot
say that.
fences.
Dude, it
You just
pisses me
hurdle
off.
fences.
Like,
He
He's
always
just
seems a little like
he's just-
springy.
he's one of those wiry guys you got to worry about, dude. Those guys, I'm telling you, those guys are strong.
Yeah.
Those guys
Oh,
are
yeah.
fucking strong, dude. I don't
He's
trust.
right.
I don't
He's
trust
kinda
those
tall,
wiry
little
guys.
Lanky.
Yeah.
But like, he's not. It just pissed me off because like we'd be out playing weird shit, and he'd be so good at it. And I'm just like, I just want to beat you. I just want to beat you at it. And I can't. He's just too good.
I remember when he would
Fuck.
throw like BP to us. And do you remember when he would like, he'd kind of just fuck around and act like he was just lobbing him in there, but he'd bounce on his back leg for a minute and then just fucking nail it in there?
Yeah.
Do you remember him doing that shit? Like, it looks so natural to him that I'm like, that's not normal for a guy to do.
Pisses me off.
Yeah. But he is a wiry fucking.
And then yet, I literally have half of his DNA, and I can't fucking inherit half of that shit.
Can't even juggle.
I can't juggle.
Go to clown school, clown.
One point he told me he used to be able to juggle 2 chainsaws. No,
That's dope.
2 or 3. I don't know. One of the 2. Yeah.
Seems normal.
Chainsaws is insane. That's
He did fire. Like he did 3 like little things that were lit.
I feel
with
like
fire,
your dad is
and
like
then
2 strains of DNA away from being like the world's best rodeo clown. Like he's got that type of skill set where it's like, he can do everything, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an interesting
I
character.
feel like juggling is a weird trait that like not a lot of people have.
It's so much eye
Super
hand
specific.
weird.
Like right, like how many people you know that can like be like, yeah, I'll juggle.
It's like eye-hand coordination, but like to a different level.
dude, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You've seen him do 4 at a time before,
Yeah.
right? Like he just does 2 with each hand, and it just makes no sense.
Yeah. Like I've tried to, and like you kind of get like one and you get it here and then you're throwing it up and then you catch it,
Yes.
but then you forget about this hand.
Exactly.
And it's like, what the fuck? The entire time that this conversation's been going on about juggling, I just can't stop thinking about the Office scenario. They're doing that fake juggling act in the Office. I forget who is it that does it.
Will Ferrell.
Yeah, it's Will Ferrell. Yeah.
You're right.
And he's like backwards and it's so fucking funny.
He throws one up and he's like,
Yeah. And the beat drops to the opera song or whatever it is they're looking at.
Jesus Christ.
those are good.
That show went downhill after Will Ferrell took over.
Oh,
It did, yeah. Well, it was still good, but yeah.
I mean, it's one of those shows that should have just ended earlier.
I mean, once Steve Carell left, it probably could have ended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve Carell's, he's great.
But the love story wasn't over with Pam.
True. There
Pam and Toby.
I mean, they had.
Yeah.
I mean, they had kids. I
Well,
mean, they were married, right? Like,
they
they
were-
had kids. That's
All right,
over.
I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, that show could have ended earlier.
It could, but it was still funny. They had some good parts. But
I want to talk about this movie that I finally watched. I already told Blake about it.
Yeah.
Me and Sarah finally watched Inception.
yeah,
Stop it.
I need to watch that.
We finally watched it.
You
dude.
haven't watched it?
Oh my god, we can't even talk about it then.
You haven't
that's fine.
watched it?
It's fine. I probably won't watch it ever, but you can go on.
Well, you can just look up the spoilers.
But listen to me. As you can tell,
Yeah, sounds like a good movie. Never watched it.
as you can tell,
Whoa, won an Oscar? Never gonna see that.
yeah.
Never gonna watch.
Golden Globe? No, thanks.
I'm just trying to be
Christopher
transparent.
Nolan, Leonardo DiCaprio, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you can tell, I'm a big Leonardo guy. From that one, and that one. Yeah, one of my favorite movies. How did you? Well, let's hear it.
I mean, we watched it at like 12 o'clock at night, so I went to bed. I didn't fall asleep till like 5 a.m.
A dream in a dream in a dream in a dream.
Well, I was just like, so for one, it's very fucking confusing.
Cerebral.
It's very confusing.
Yeah.
Great word. Yeah.
And it's so like mind-boggling.
Mhm.
Like it's just, I don't know. It's so insane.
But you got it right.
45 minutes in, I had no clue what was going on.
Elliot Page?
It was kind of like, yeah.
Great actress.
Yeah.
There's Tom Hart. Dude,
Okay.
come on. There's Tom.
She not in that movie. Elliot. What's her real name?
Elliot Page.
Hey,
Oh,
Brock.
I stopped myself. Cut that out, please. Cut that.
No, I'm just
Brock.
kidding.
Before she.
Hey, he.
Really?
Go on. I didn't mean.
I
to-
didn't know. Anyways.
Can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
Technically, in that time frame, was she not a she then? Technically, no. I'm saying that I'm absolutely transparent that she transitioned.
Maybe.
that he transitioned now,
Use he, please. Yes.
but technically when that movie came out, he was a she.
Yeah.
I don't feel
I didn't mean to mince words.
I don't like truly.
Jesus Christ.
All these giggles are making it worse than it should be.
Cut that.
It's because
Yeah, cut
you're
that.
being so disrespectful.
Come on, I'm saying.
Jesus, transphobe.
But yeah, I was, so during the movie, 45 minutes in, I was like, has the movie started?
You're like, that guy's
Stop
hot.
it.
Because, no, I was just like,
That was so fucking ridiculous.
That guy can throw. Patches O'Houlihan.
Let's get serious.
If you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a dodgeball.
it was a very good movie. And then at the end,
Oh my god! Stop it!
at the end, I still didn't.
Stop!
Sorry, I was just thinking about
crazy.
dodgeball, where he's like, "Yeah, he died how he wanted to go." It's like getting crushed by a 4,000.
Luck of the Irish.
Go on, Chris.
Sorry, Chris.
At the end of Inception, I was like, Sarah goes, no way. And I was like, I don't really understand. Like, I understand the significance of the topper or the totem. But then I had to look up some shit.
Yes.
And we had to rewatch the beginning. Because I was like, the beginning dream. Like,
That's
the
his
very
thing.
beginning. Right.
To
Right.
tell that it's
Didn't
yeah.
understand
It's
that
obviously
part.
not the same movie, but like Shutter Island is equally as fucking wacky.
Shutter Island is
I
so
love Shutter
fucking
Island.
good.
Shutter Island's really
I was
good.
gonna. So we were gonna watch that one.
So good.
Is it a
Watch it.
scary
No.
movie?
No, not
It,
really.
it is kind of
It's a
like
drama.
it is kind of like a drama thriller-ish type of deal.
It's thriller.
But like with what's happening, like it's not scary by any means, but you're like, what the fuck?
Yes.
But it's fucked up, right?
I would
Yeah.
do
Kinda,
anything to watch it again
Yeah.
for the first
There's no
time.
gore. There's not. A lot
Yeah,
of
there's
gore,
not. Yeah, it's not
a
like
lot
a
of shit
whole. It's not like
that.
traditional
No.
horror movie. It's just like suspense.
But
I
it's
need-
so
I
good.
need
It's
to
really
watch
good.
it.
Like the whole, and then the.
Mark Ruffalo, I would say,
Yes.
probably
Great.
his only good movie.
So,
Whoa!
wow. You ever seen Dark Waters?
Yeah, 13 going on 30.
That movie's rough. Jennifer Garner, right?
The movie sucked. I've seen it like 15
Big
times.
Jennifer Garner guy though.
You like her?
She's
kinda
got
like
very prominent
What's
ears.
the one? She's in Freedom Riders. Am I right? In that?
Freedom Riders? I've never
Freedom
seen it.
Writers. Wow.
Never seen it.
Good for you,
What's
Brock.
Freedom Riders? Is it like the poetry thing or the
She's like a teacher in like this
inner
urban
city?
school,
Yeah,
and
I know what it is, but I've never seen it.
So you've just watched Inception and you
I just-
have not watched Shutter Island.
I haven't. I'm not a big movie guy.
I get it. I understand.
You hate them.
You know
But-
who I
But when
love?
they're good. Dude.
They are. Like,
Shutter,
what I mean.
and Shutter Island is good.
Shutter Island's really good.
Truly good.
so there was a couple of things in Inception
Yes.
that I want to talk about.
I would love to talk about it.
I should have watched
Two-
it for a refresher.
Two things.
Yeah.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt in the movie,
Great.
phenomenal.
Great.
Phenomenal.
Great.
Phenomenal.
Tom Hardy is good in it
Robin?
too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Big
dude.
ups, bro. That's not many people are gonna get that.
JGL,
Actually,
bro.
a lot of people
Deep cut?
probably get that.
A lot of people
Yeah.
get that.
A lot of people probably
I don't
get
get
that.
it.
You should use your first name. Oh, I like it. What's it called? Robin.
He's been famous. He's been famous
Chills.
literally since he was like 10
Chills.
years old.
Yeah, he has.
Like he was in
From
third.
Barney?
He was in Third Rock from the Sun, which was like a big show back in the day. It's
Was he
with
in Barney?
it's with
Was he in Barney?
I can't remember.
I didn't know.
It's with John Lithgow and like
Yeah.
a bunch of other
John Lithgow.
people, but it was like a big show in like the 90s.
Yeah.
The other thing about Inception
Yes,
was
yes,
it's
yes.
one of those movies that like as you watch it and as certain things happen, you're like, oh,
Yes.
oh, that's what
That's a
that makes sense.
Big Christopher Nolan thing. Like
I was
he's,
like,
he's
oh,
really
shit.
big
That's
about
a
like,
movie?
oh shit,
And
this is
from what-
happening.
From what I
Nolan do
understand, like
Nolan do
after reading up on the movie,
Mhm.
like people still don't really think that the ending is reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like people like that's a big thing with it is
Well,
people still don't understand
It is. It's kind of like open for interpretation, which like the only reason that made me think of it is because, and I hate to say it again, but Shutter Island has the same type of thing where it's like you can
So
interpret
good.
it this
Say,
way
yeah.
or like,
Yes,
dude, if
two
you look-
different things.
Yeah, if you're looking into it, like, but Inception for sure.
Dude, it's
did
so
Christopher
good.
Nolan do Shutter Island too? No, right?
it's
No,
Scorsese.
it's
but It's a
Scorsese.
similar. The only thing about Inception is like obviously it's plausible they're still in the dream. Like
Yeah.
obviously if you have the ability to go into the dream, you still. You know, you have the ability to get trapped there,
I was
and then
gonna say,
be in
in,
such
like,
you can
10
be in,
years
yeah, you can be
is
in,
a minute.
in layers and layers
Yes.
of like,
Yes.
so it's
yes.
such like
Brock, you need to watch it.
I
It's
should.
a movie you would like.
You've never seen Inception?
I haven't.
You should watch it.
I had the
It's
chance.
really good. It's really good.
I'll watch
And
it.
like it was
Brock's
just
too
a lot
busy
of it.
watching Kong and Godzilla and shit like
wins?
that.
I haven't seen it yet.
damn.
What's the meme behind this movie? Nobody likes it. Nobody wants it.
What?
The
Kong?
Kong Godzilla thing.
I
that's
mean,
coming
it's just kind of ridiculous, isn't it?
I think everyone.
Kong
It's just
versus
like-
I
Godzilla.
think everyone wants it.
out. It's just it's one of is
yeah,
it one of
King
those
Kong
things?
fans, Godzilla fans,
yeah.
we're uniting everybody.
Is it one of those things that's just gone too far? Is it that type of thing?
I don't necessarily think
It's just in the same realm as like it's trying to be a super movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
I
like a
get
Freddy
you.
versus Jason type
There's-
thing. Like obviously it's not going to be, but it might be action packed. You
There's-
might have some
yeah.
fun watching.
There's
it.
a Godzilla, there's a Godzilla 2, and then there's a Kong.
Yeah, right.
That's all. And this is the fourth installment.
Correct me
of
if I'm
the-
wrong, and I haven't seen the movie, but King Kong at one point was controlled by humans. Like when they were overseas, when they were like bringing him over, whatever, he was controlled by humans at one point.
Talking about one with Jack Black.
I'm talking like even
That's
even
that's
before like 90s.
Are you talking
whatever.
like the 30s?
This is like 90s. Where like King Kong is
Couldn't see
literally
that
like
one.
being brought, but like you know what I mean. Like they're being brought over regardless.
But even, yeah, but the one
But
with Jack Black.
Godzilla just shows up and crushes shit. Like where did he fucking come from? A rift in the earth?
that's
He is an ancient monster.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like the ancient alpha monster.
Yeah, but from where? Was he just snoozing?
Yeah,
Uh,
pretty much.
deep below, right?
Deep below.
Like
he's
there's
in
like a crevice or type
it's like
of shit.
a weird
that, yeah.
under the sea. It's a weird
Right.
Under the
tunnel.
sea.
Under
under the
the sea.
sea.
King
Right
Kong
there.
versus Godzilla versus Pacific Rim.
Dude.
We just watched.
Now
the
we're
trailer of
talking.
that.
We
Yeah.
didn't make a
the
lot of
original
money.
Pacific Rim, as cheesy
Was
as
so
it is,
good.
I like
Pretty
it.
good.
Yeah, it was good.
Charlie Day.
Charlie
Yeah.
Day's good. What about
Rob,
Scott fucking?
What did I say earlier?
He said he loves Charlie Day.
Charlie Day in
Yeah.
that movie was great.
He's really good in it. Ron Perlman's really good in it too.
Yes.
Isn't the new one with Mark Wahlberg?
Mark
No,
Wahlberg.
No, it was with it was with fucking
Clint
dude-
Eastwood's son, bro.
Scott
Yeah, it
Eastwood
was with him
is
and,
John
the
Black dude
Boyega.
from
Boyega.
Star Wars.
What's the movie
Yes.
I'm thinking of that? It's got Mark Wahlberg in it.
Mark
It's-
Wahlberg.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't even remember the movie, but it's like a. It looks
Transformers.
like no, it's like a
Good movie.
ship type movie. I don't know.
Deepwater Horizon.
Yeah.
Deepwater Horizon.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
movie, man.
I haven't seen it. I own it. Haven't seen it. I haven't
Great.
watched it.
Yeah.
Hey, spoiler alert!
Uh-oh.
live.
It's based on a true story, so you can just read about it.
Uh-oh.
But
Watch
not.
the movie,
But not
dude.
Inception. But not
But Mark
Inception.
Wahlberg isn't in it, right?
Mark Wahlberg.
Wahlberg is in
He's
Deepwater
in
Horizon.
Deepwater Horizon.
But not in the not in the book.
No, not
No.
in the book.
Yeah.
No, if you want to see Mark Wahlberg, you better watch the movie.
Yeah,
Hey,
Mark
and by the way,
Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg, you know that he's committed like multiple hate crimes.
No,
Say
not
it
Mark.
again.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Bring up his wiki.
Say it again.
Bring up the wiki.
Against who?
Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg.
Hate crimes against.
From what I
who?
remember, he hates Asians and black people.
Stop it.
Swear to God.
I don't know.
He's got some very serious offenses.
He's
How
been
skinny.
scroll down a
This-
lot of movies with black people.
Guarantee there's a legal issues section.
Look how skinny he looks there.
He's a good-looking dude. I'm not
Stop
gonna
it.
lie
He's
about
such a good
Legal
looking dude.
issues. A then 15-year-old Wahlberg and three friends chased after three black children after yelling, "Kill the N-word! Kill the N-word!"
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Wow.
They threw rocks at him. The next day, Wahlberg and others followed a group of mostly black fourth graders, including one of the victims from the previous day, taking a field trip to the beach. They yelled some racial stuff at him, threw rocks at him, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, they did some bad stuff. He violated the civil rights. But the next one is when he was 17, he punched a Vietnamese guy.
Called he called him a Vietnam fucking shit.
Yeah.
Knocking him unconscious with a large wooden stick. Holy shit. He attacked a second Vietnamese later, the same day, punching him in the eye, blah, blah. Arrested, returned to the scene, blah, blah.
He's tried to get pardoned twice for it, and long story short, he hasn't.
He hasn't been pardoned?
No.
Well, I mean, so it's still on his record is what that means.
Yeah.
He said he was high on PCP, and he said something about, I'll tell you now, the motherfucker whose head I split open. He was trying to describe the person.
Okay.
Oh, no, dude. Okay, investigators also know that Wahlberg made numerous unsolicited statements about, yikes.
But I will
shouldn't say that word. I shouldn't say that word.
But what I will say, and
you know that word.
But the black word?
No, the GOOKS.
Jesus.
Oh, I don't like that word.
And obviously, it doesn't,
good.
It doesn't really right every wrong, but he did apologize to the Vietnamese guy, and the Vietnamese guy accepted his apology 20 years later.
And yeah. But I think people can change.
Yeah.
But this is all very...
He's
actually.
very young.
Very young.
He was young.
He was young.
Yeah.
So,
You remember freshman year when you were beating up black fourth graders and punching
It's
Asian guys?
true.
I
This
would
is
never
true.
do that. I know I would never do that, but I get it.
Yeah.
I don't. Okay.
I understand maybe being
Don't
in
get
one slippery situation,
but in
and
3
then
or 4...
you're in the third one.
yeah,
get it,
you're
but
right.
like-
No, you're right.
but
You're
like-
right.
That's called a habitual offender.
Right, but like 5 years later, like you understand what you did, and
Yeah.
you like
Does he own Wahlburger? Is that his? Is that his
No.
thing?
brother.
His
brother.
his family, yeah.
Donnie?
Okay.
Is it
Donnie
Donnie's?
Wahlberg.
I thought it was
Yeah.
I don't know.
Donnie.
He plays in whatever that crime show is.
Blue Bloods.
Is it Blue Bloods?
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Tara loves it, yeah.
I was going to say all those shows suck, and then you said she loved it.
now they're really good.
Law & Order SVU is honestly decent. It still sucks.
Oh, against CIS. Was it Miami or whatever?
The guy with the glasses.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Very good.
Great,
going.
extravagant,
Get you really going.
excellent.
Lieutenant Dan plays in NCIS. One of them doesn't.
Seriously.
Yeah, Lieutenant Dan. Oh, nice, Crane.
I thought we were talking about Cody's dad again.
No.
Me too. Every time I hear Lieutenant
We did
Dan.
talk shit. Dude, we did talk. You guys called him Lieutenant Dan for like a fucking full 2
That was
Oh,
a
yeah, we
good
did.
Yeah.
summer.
You're like,
That was a good
Lieutenant
summer.
Dan.
I remember when he made his.
because every time he talked about him, I was like, "That's funny."
Lieutenant
I
Dan.
remember he
Lieutenant
made us
Dan.
like hot dogs or something like that.
Yeah,
and
we're
y'all
like,
brought 'em out
thanks,
to us,
Lieutenant
and
Dan.
we're like, "Where'd the ice cream, Dan?"
And he's like, ha ha, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he didn't
Probably-
find.
he's
He didn't
probably-
find us funny
He's
at
a
all.
good
Probably
kid.
never
He is a
seen.
good kid. I like that. But
So-
yeah, Mark Wahlberg.
So, yeah, so he did
He's
it.
repentant.
He did it in 86, and then 88, and then 92.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
the 88 to 92 that worries me a little
You're on a
bit.
4-year hate crime spree.
That worries
Yeah.
me a little bit.
Yeah.
So the 80s.
Who's next? Elliot Page?
Oh,
Stop it.
Stop.
He's Hollywood now. He
Yeah,
doesn't
he is
do that
Hollywood.
stuff.
Yeah,
He doesn't do that stuff in
he
Hollywood.
doesn't. He doesn't do that stuff to him.
By the way,
So-
I would say Mark Wahlberg's best movie is The Fighter.
Okay, never seen
One
it.
of them.
I'd say it's probably his best movie.
Okay.
He's in
With,
some good movies.
Christian Bale.
He's in some good movies, but I'd
Yeah.
say that's his best like performance.
What's it? What? Oh man, Four
Christian Bale.
Brothers.
Four Brothers with
Very
Andre
good
3000?
movies.
Andre
Tyrese?
3000 and
Andre
Tyrese.
3000
And
is not,
Tyrese.
is not a
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's in the movie.
Yeah.
Yes, he's absolutely.
Really?
he's the second
He's
black
the-
brother.
He's the He's the head. He's like the
See,
head
that's what I'm
guy.
saying.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like the head
He's the
guy.
good
It's
guy.
Tyrese
almost.
and him, and then it's the dude from like Friday Night Lights.
Yes.
And it's,
Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg.
Wahlberg.
Oh, the
What-
dude.
what's the guy's name in Friday Night Lights?
Fuck.
What is his
that's not
name
Mox,
in-
that's
he is
fucking
from
Mox.
Friday Night Lights. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, what's his name in Friday Night Lights?
I can't remember.
Is it the quarterback?
No, it's the fullback that can't hold
It's the
on
one
to
from
ball.
the actual movie.
The movie.
I think it's the, I think it's
couldn't
the I
tell
think
you
it's
the
the
movie,
Riggins
bro.
from the movie, not the Riggins from the show.
Yeah, I only know the Reagan show. So
Garrett Hedlund.
that's a.
It's a deep cut. That's what his name is.
Insane. You know that. It's
Yeah.
insane. You know that. If that's right, I'm gonna go. That's
It definitely
insane.
is.
bet
I'd
it's
put
right.
money on it.
Garrett Hedlund.
Yeah.
Right there.
That's
Yeah.
a very good movie too.
Such a good movie.
I wouldn't
Good
say
movie.
very
Blake's
good,
mind
but I'd say
is
it's
It's
good.
good. It's good.
Crazy.
One of
You
my
seen the show?
favorites.
Show's really
Friday
good.
Night Lights? Yeah, it just gets a little bit. You know what I mean?
No, but
like
later
after the
on when
second
he-
season, I'm just
when
like,
when he moves teams.
yeah. But I'm like, Minka Kelly's 30 years old. She's way hotter than anyone in this high school. Get her out of here.
Yeah, she is 30 and she's way hot. Yeah, she's so bad.
I heard a story about an actor saying he was in acting class with her, and he said even there, everyone was like, "Oh my god,
It's insane.
Is that the sister or?
If you've seen the movie, it's
it's pretty much the QB who gets paralyzed girl,
Girlfriend.
and then it's like
She's
Tim
fucking Tim
Riggins
Riggins.
starts slanging,
she's a hooer.
but she's pretty cool.
Oh,
dude.
wahooer.
Didn't mean that, but yeah, she's
Wahooer.
awesome. She's really good actress.
I want to look up this.
She's a
Person.
pretty good actress, actually.
I've seen the
Like,
show.
don't
I just
know,
can't
like,
picture
She's
her.
not great,
And she's not a great actress, but she's okay.
but she gets by with average acting.
Yeah.
Hey,
Just being transparent.
Connie Britton, dude.
The fucking
Woo,
wife,
buddy.
The wife is pretty.
Yeah.
The wife is very pretty.
It's Connie Britton.
Chandler, that's the same guy that we said that everyone knows, but no one knows his name.
Is it Kyle
Chandler King.
Kyle Chandler is what it's called.
Yeah, that guy, by the way, in Wolf of Wall Street's
Can
really
we-
good.
Yes,
He's
yes.
really
He's
good.
the-
He's in a lot
He's
of
the-
movies,
he's the
and he's
FBI
really
agent.
good.
So
He always plays a really serious character.
Yes.
Like he's always
Yes.
like the boss or like the cop or something.
So I'm gonna say it right now, Chris, and I apologize
right
in
there.
advance. But Kyle
He's a
Chandler
bitch.
is this guy right here. He's the guy that you know that looks very familiar,
Isn't it crazy
but
Jesse
you don't know his name.
Isn't it crazy Jesse Plemons went from Friday Night Lights to literally being in like A-list movies? Like he was in Black Mass,
Oh,
he was
yeah.
in fucking
Really?
He was in Black Mirror. He's been in a lot of shit.
Who's
You-
Jesse Plemons? Let me see.
you
He was
know
in
him?
Fargo. He's
Yeah.
that guy down below, Chris. That guy. Click on Jesse Plemons. You'll definitely know who it is.
Yep,
Yes.
yep,
That
yep,
guy.
yep.
Yeah.
USS
He's in that
Callister.
Detroit movie too.
Great
Yeah.
movie.
USS Callister, bro.
Great
Black Mirror.
actor.
That Black Mirror episode was pretty fucking.
So
good.
who's this
But
girl
he is
supposed to
good.
be?
He's good.
Have you seen that Black Mirror episode with him?
Which one? Which one?
USS Callister.
Probably not. I've seen the first three. Is it the first three?
So long story short, he's like
Then no.
Long story short, this guy is like running a simulation within his computer, and he can take real life DNA and replicate the person in his system. And so he keeps taking like strands of hair and like shit from people
that who
that
I'm
he's
supposed
like
to be
knows
looking
at
for?
work that like, and he's just like this really quiet, nerdy type of guy, like really, really like insulated from the world and everything. And he keeps like secretly stealing people's DNA. And so after they get replicated and they get put in there, they're in like this Star Trek style simulation because that's what his simulation is. And then he's like the leader, so he can zap himself in, and he's like the leader of the crew. And he's like really tyrannical and shit. And so he's like replicating these people, putting new people in.
But he can just get on his computer and start in. You know what I
just
mean?
like- it's just-
Yes.
Yeah, he just goes locks in.
Yeah,
goes
I know
in
how
the-
Black Mirror like works. It's like crazy shit.
Right.
Yeah, and so he's like he's working in the simulation and controlling these people who he's replicated, who aren't real in the
Yeah.
real world, but due to the replication, they obviously
got
have like
their
real
DNA,
feelings and they
right?
have like they're like sentient. It's a pretty wild episode, just
It's
in like the
very
grand scheme.
good. Very good. I would
Nah,
100%
Black
recommend.
Mirror is insane.
Dude, if
I
you
haven't watched it, but
have
I
you-
want to.
There's some really good
No,
ones.
no. The one that really got me is like the man. I don't even know.
Does Black Mirror follow a sequence?
No, for like it's
No,
just
it's every episode is
it's
different, right?
anthological. So every episode is like kind of its own
different. But it's
universe
like-
almost.
It's also British
The
too.
one where he has to have sex with that pig.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
Save
first
that-
episode.
That's the one that really got me. Is like, fuck.
Listen to me.
Am I
Kinda
doing
wanna
this?
fuck a pig.
Am I
Dude,
doing
there's
this? Or
one
am
of
I
them-
saving this girl?
There's one
Like,
of them that's really crazy.
like-
He's like working for credits. Like you're
Yes.
riding a bike for credits, and people are working for their credits to like buy shit and do shit and skip shit. Like everything's
Very
an
good.
ad in this world,
Yeah.
so they have to skip past it, and it costs a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And there's pretty much a way out of the rat race, but it's like an American Idol
So
situation,
good.
Yeah.
and it's so crazy. This guy's just working his life
Dude.
towards credits and shit.
It's so crazy because everything it, like revolves around what's going on now. Like in a
Yes.
way, like it
Yeah.
seems like what could be
But,
in futuristic
dude,
things. Like,
One that
You have to watch the newer ones. They're really
one that
fucking
fucked
good.
up with me. I don't know if it was the first or second season, but it was where they had like the rewind in their brains.
Yeah.
Like they could like not go back in time, but if they wanted to, go back in their memories and look
Specific,
what happened.
yes.
So this guy's like going back in time, and his like wife's acting
Yes.
weird, and he's like, "What the hell happened here?" And so he goes back and he's watching it.
Cheating.
Yeah, and he finds out like she's cheating through his
Yeah.
memories because he's going
Uh-huh.
back and watching all this shit, and like there's
Dude.
this weird sketchy shit going on.
good. That's something
And so-
maybe I wouldn't want to go
No,
back and watch.
no, exactly, and you wouldn't because you watch him and he keeps getting so fixated
Yes.
on the past and like what's
That he
happening
keeps
that
on-
like
he keeps
he's
on
not actually
backing back,
doing anything.
yes.
Like he's just dwelling on everything
Because
that
he
happens.
can't do anything because he can only watch it. He can't go back and actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But he can act in the moment, obviously, because he's getting these memories. But still, you're like,
But like you think like maybe if obviously there's no chance, but like if we do get a chance to actually have that kind of technological
Ability.
advancement,
yeah.
would you even want to go back and see all that after
I
you
don't
went
know.
through it?
I don't know. As an old person, just
It would
think-
be
just
hard
think as an
to-
old person, you know, obviously you have bank of your memories. That'd
Yeah.
be pretty wild.
Right,
but in the
but-
second part of it, you'd be like, you probably wouldn't
I don't want to see shit that.
It would be hard to resist, honestly. Like truly, like just to
Yeah.
have that ability and be like,
Yeah.
shit, I can
Wait,
do
who's
this.
this girl that I'm supposed to be looking for in Friday Night Lights?
Minka Kelly,
Okay.
You had her, yeah.
super attractive, very. She's probably top
What else is she playing? Because she looks fucking familiar.
Not really much.
8.
Just go with it. Yeah, I recognize her from that.
Seriously,
Yeah.
Wow.
she was in Just Go.
Just go with it. Solid flick. Solid flick.
Will you do me a favor? She has 44 credits, which just reminds me. We look up Samuel L. Jackson. I want to see how many acting credits he
It's a
has.
lot of credit.
I bet it's like 300.
Yeah, I got you.
Just to see, just for shits and gigs.
What was his first movie, Blake?
You wouldn't know it.
No fucking
You wouldn't
idea.
know
I'm wondering if you know it.
No, just because it was so early.
194.
194 credits is pretty.
As an
fucking
actor.
nuts.
She had 30.
Like 44.
Who do you think the most is?
Get these monkey fighting snakes off this monkey fighting plane.
Who do you think the most is?
I mean, he's got to be up there. There might be like a side actor that might have like a lot of guest appearances, but I would assume that he's got to be up there.
Bro, him in Pulp Fiction was so fucking good.
I can't think of an
Still
actor you
movie
see.
I haven't watched.
I can't think of an actor you see more.
I'm disappointed.
Pulp Fiction's
I know.
wild. Like it's
so
an
good.
experience for sure. Because there's so much shit going on, but it all makes so much sense.
It's so good. It's so good.
Like they're literally intertwining 5 wildly interesting stories, and they all come together somehow.
yes.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Have you seen the Hateful Eight?
I think it's better by a lot.
Hateful
Dude, I
Eight
don't-
is?
I
I like the
watch
Hateful
them.
Eight, but I think Pulp Fiction is probably his best movie still.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
agree completely.
I like fucking Jackie. What's
Jackie
it called?
Brown?
Jackie
Jackie
Brown. That's a
Brown.
good movie.
Yeah. If you like Jackie Brown, you will love Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. I remember you guys watching Pulp Fiction at St. Joe a couple times. It just wasn't.
Dude,
It
it's so
wasn't
fucking
interesting.
good.
But yeah. I just don't watch a lot of movies. I want to get more into it. Because like since I work in like a home theater department, they're always
Yes.
talking about movies and shit,
yes.
and I'm never involved.
It's probably Marvel movies and shit that you don't care about.
Yeah, it's a lot of that I
Yeah.
don't care about. But
But you need to be able to talk about good movies.
Did
Like,
you
I'm
know
so-
that in this superhero universe that he's actually a nurse, and in all the other universes he's just homeless?
no, like there are movies that like
I'm really glad that you watched Inception because that's a really
Yeah.
it's a
I just
really
know that it's
good
been.
movie.
I want to watch Interstellar too.
I
Oh.
haven't seen it either. I haven't seen
It's
it.
I want to watch
Who's
Interstellar.
Who's the guy? Who's the guy?
Matthew McConaughey.
McConaughey.
Yep.
McConaughey. Yeah,
I want to watch. I want to watch Dallas Buyers Club. Heard it's very good.
Very good.
Although
He lost like 90 pounds.
He's
For
a-
it.
Yeah.
I would say Jared Leto.
AIDS.
Jared Leto is what
AIDS.
makes that movie though,
Yes.
not Matthew
Yes.
Oh,
McConaughey.
that
Yes.
was in it too.
He
Jennifer
plays.
Garner's in it,
He
too.
plays an HIV positive trans person.
Yes, trans.
It's
Man
bizarre.
that is a
dude.
woman.
He's
Yes.
fucking.
Weird.
He's really good at it. Like he's just
Super
the
good.
character he plays.
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong, but that year
2014.
Matthew McConaughey won the Oscar
Oh yeah, he did.
over Leonardo DiCaprio for Inception. Correct?
Go ahead and look it up. I don't look up when Dallas Buyer Club.
How many
I
Oscars?
don't think,
Or-
I don't think
or
McConaughey.
Math-
I don't think McConaughey or not McConaughey. I don't think DiCaprio won Best Actor until like Revenant.
Revenant.
The Revenant is only is only Oscar
15.
Yeah.
because he was always snubbed.
Do
How many McConaughey? How many?
Matthew McConaughey?
How many Oscars McConaughey have? Does he have a few? Maybe.
He hasn't really been in anything
I-
spectacular.
But he's tough.
not
But
that
he's
I'm
big.
thinking. Yeah. But it's not like he's Daniel Day-Lewis. Like he's a good actor, but it's
Yeah.
not like you're fucking nobody's
Right,
Daniel
no,
Day-Lewis.
it's not like. McConaughey's good. Man.
What I do
love
like
just
about
listening to him.
McConaughey though, he really rebranded himself from being the hot guy in romantic comedies to
Yeah.
actually being in movies.
Right.
It's tough to do.
Good on his. Does he got his filmography on here?
It doesn't. I
Scroll
just
down.
couldn't figure out how to spell his last name, so
Oh.
I just went to the.
It should
Wikipedia.
be in there.
Scroll down.
I can't read any of that, so that's all you guys.
Scroll down. Oh, it's just in a.
No, it's
separate-
gonna be
in a
a-
separate
it's go-
tab.
I think it's gonna be up.
List of awards and nominations.
There you go.
Yeah, he won for Dallas Buyers Club. I don't
He
know if he won
definitely
for
did.
anything else.
Was Inception the same year though?
I don't know.
I think it's
Is that the Oscars?
Yeah,
though?
the
No.
Oscars.
With the ACA.
Yeah, the Academy Awards.
yeah.
Oh,
Academy Awards is yeah.
Dallas Buyers Club was that big, huh?
Yeah. It's just one of those movies too. It's like you really see someone get into a character.
Can you just go to year
I feel like
20
Christian Bale could have won like 6 Oscars.
Can you go to the
Yeah.
Academy-
The-
can you go to
how
the
insane,
Academy
But
Awards?
like I agree, but some of his movies like
the Academy?
I really love him in The Big Short.
Mm-hmm.
Here,
He's really good in The Big
Yeah,
Short,
one
but he
more.
doesn't have that huge of like he's not the
Right.
star of the
Oh.
movie.
What about fucking American
Perfect.
What's American Gangster? What's that one?
McConaughey?
No,
What do you want?
Christian Bale.
Oh.
He got really fat. Like he gained a lot of weight for it.
Yes. Vice.
With Jennifer.
For the
Jennifer Lawrence is his wife, and then he gets with that redhead, but he's like a gang.
Oh, yes, dude.
It's American Hustler. American
yes,
Hustler.
American Hustler. It was Bradley Cooper,
We
Christian
went, me and
Bale.
you, we went. I went and watched
American
it with you.
Hustle.
American
Yes.
Hustle. I went and watched
Yeah,
it in that.
exactly
That's
right.
good in
Yeah,
theaters.
that was a good movie.
But I thought he was really good. Like
Yeah.
when the actors have to change their whole body and stuff, I think that's
Yeah.
crazy, and I think that deserves some sort of.
I agree. Yeah, so 2013, he won from Dallas Buyer Club.
Do you think the
By the way,
yeah, look, so
watched
it
this-
said 2013 Leo for Wolf of Wall Street.
he won it?
I think
he won one for Wolf of Wall Street.
No, he didn't. No, Leo was he was nominated.
so he got beat by Matthew McConaughey
Correct.
that year.
So I think Leo for
Oh, American Hustle.
I don't think he.
Christian Bale. He
Yeah.
was up there too.
I don't.
By the
think
way,
Leo got
fucking what's his
nominated.
name? Chiweedle Ejiofor,
Yes.
whatever his name is. He was insanely good in 12 Years
12
a
Years
Slave.
Slave. Come
Yes, he
on,
was so
dude.
Really good.
So good.
Really good.
Yeah, 2015 was when Leo won.
Was
In,
that
Revenant.
almost like I don't even,
Was he not
like
even
Revenant?
nominated
Like
this
that
year?
wasn't even.
No,
No.
It was
I think
almost
it's
like
just, I
a-
think it's just a generational thing too, where it's
just a
like the
makeup
Academy's
award.
probably old. You know what I mean? So I don't know if they respect his. I
I just
don't
wanted
know.
to give him some because that wasn't a movie he should have won it in. Like there was a bunch of movies he was a lot better in.
I think Leo was in 2009 for Inception. Not even joking. I think it was pretty far away.
wasn't Tom. No, that was not Tom.
Maybe not.
Benjamin Button kind of sucks.
That movie not getting. Did that movie not get nominated for anything?
What?
It could not have
Inception?
been. It could not.
It might
For
not.
Best Actor?
Training Day, Denzel. What he win in?
Fucking 01.
Jesus.
That's a really good movie, dude.
Training Day is really good.
Holy
Training
shit.
Day was
Really
That's a
so
movie that
good.
fucks your brain for a second.
2010.
You're like, the cops, you can't trust them, man. The cops.
Forrest Walker.
So if he didn't get invited,
Whitaker?
yeah.
How
they
about
must
in
have
how about in
not-
Training Day when he's like,
That's not got
crazy.
nominated.
how about in Training Day when he's like, hey man, smoke this,
Yeah, dude.
and then he
It's
smokes
legit.
PCB.
Yeah.
Blood Diamond.
Blood Diamond.
Blood
was
Diamond,
great.
very
Damn, Leo.
good.
Leo was runner up a lot, wasn't he?
That's
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 insane.
why when 15 when he won, it was like a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember there was like years where people were like, is he going to win it this year? Nope.
Because he's the best fucking
know.
actor.
Because
there
he's
is.
He's
really
no Daniel
good.
Day Lewis.
Man,
Oh, dude.
man, you keep saying Daniel Day Lewis, and I cannot put a picture to the name.
Because you haven't seen that one, dude. 07, brother. There Will Be Blood.
Brother, There Will Be Blood is a really
Isn't that fucking.
stop.
That's Daniel Day Lewis.
No,
huh?
you
Gangs of New York.
He's so good.
Jesus, man, I don't.
I kind of
don't
not, still not
recognize him.
picture.
Me
Yeah, I
neither.
can't either.
Because he's the exact type of actor where he's not him.
Yeah.
He's
So
acting.
he's like
He's
so
acting.
good you can't even.
I'm
picture
not
him
even
unless
kidding
you're
you.
like
Like,
a movie guy.
dude, he's one of those guys where it's like if you tried to picture him, yeah, if you try to picture him, you might have a tough time. But like,
I just don't know if I've seen a movie.
he's amazing.
I
He's
can't
Bill,
think
he's
of a
so
movie.
he's
good.
Bill the Butcher in Gangs of New York,
He was
I wish
Lincoln.
I seen a movie where I could.
He was
see,
he was Abraham Lincoln in Lincoln. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
which
That's
I've never
insane.
seen that, but
Me neither.
I would never.
I don't
That
think I've
one right
watched a
there
movie
is
with
Bill
him
the
in it.
Butcher. Have you seen the
I still
Bill?
cannot picture
Bill the
him.
No.
Butcher and
To
Leo
the
in
left.
Gangs of New York right there.
Seriously,
Yeah.
I don't
With the
think I've
top hat.
seen a movie with him in it.
Really?
I still can't picture him.
But I'm not
I'm
the
just
movie
saying-
guy. Like I'm not. I
Look,
don't.
go down right there, the mustache.
Yep.
That's him, and There Will Be Blood. And to me, it's a different guy. Like it
Is
looks
that a
like a
Western?
different guy.
It's a western.
It's pretty much a western.
Brock, it's really fucking
No,
good.
I need to see it. I've heard
It's
a
one of
lot
those
good
movies.
things.
It's like it's a slow burn, but like
It's a-
just the movie in general. Like it's so like period specific to that time, and the actors are so locked in.
It's so
it's
good.
crazy. Like it really
Yeah.
makes you really makes you look at it and you're like, wow, this is 1900s.
It's really,
insane.
really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Truly.
I need to watch Training Day still, too. I own it.
Oh,
Haven't
It's
seen it.
good. Yeah, I've seen Training Day.
It's a perfect duo because Ethan
Who's the white
Hawke.
dude?
Ron
Ethan
Howard?
Hawke plays
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
no, it's Ethan Hawke. He plays like such a little wimpy, like little fucking sus
bitch.
bitch, and then like by the end of the movie, you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of movies I still need to watch. I'm starting to get into movies.
Dude, there's just movies are just so good. Come on, like I don't know why they're just amazing.
And then there's some
Fuck.
bad ones.
No Country for Old
thinking-
Men is really
Fuck.
No Country for Old.
Nice.
Okay, No
Coen
Country for Old
Brothers?
Men. There Will Be Blood. They were filmed in the same town, the same year.
New
So
Mexico.
the backdrop is wildly dusty, New Mexico, whatever. But it's obviously like older. Like it's based in the 1900s rather than being like modern
present.
day.
Yeah.
But apparently, like they were fighting over locations, like in the same summer. Like both of the people trying to make those movies, because it was like one of the only places where they said you could. You know the scene in No Country for Old Men when he pretty much goes down in that valley and there's that scene of trucks and whatever.
Yes.
Like all those trucks
Yeah.
and there was
One
like
of the
a
best
shootout.
scenes. One of the best
Apparently
scenes.
that like right there, it was one of the only spots they could find in America where they could literally pan to a whole spot and there was no power lines, there's no buildings, there's no like it's just a wasteland. So apparently this was like one of the only spots and they both wanted it for like the same reason. Like it looks so remote and it looks like so like good for the time or like the setting, I guess.
You've
that
seen the
they're
film,
just
right?
fighting over it.
No Country for Old Men.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's really good.
So
It's
good.
really good.
Yes.
Hate the ending. The ending sucks.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough.
But that's why it makes it almost
yes.
good,
That's
'cause it sucks
true.
so bad, but-
True. Because it makes you realize what you're watching is just so.
it's more realistic
yes,
than
yeah.
what.
Dude, watching a
Never seen
movie
it.
with like good sound though, like a sound system, it takes you to a whole nother level.
Anytime you want to come here and watch some movies, I'm down.
Dude,
Just saying.
I'm thinking once I get my couch in the living room,
Put it
I'm gonna
in.
be spending a
Put it
lot
in.
more time in the living room. So I want to get a nice ass TV for it too.
Put some systems in that bitch.
Yeah, like I was watching Inception. I had to turn my subwoofer down. It was like 12 at night, dude, and it was just going insane in some parts.
Yeah.
It was just nuts. So I had to turn it down, but I'm like, this is sick. And Sarah's like, turn it down. It's 12 at night.
You gotta respect your
course.
neighbors.
Yeah.
No, Tara.
You have
I
to.
saw Sarah put some tweet on something about, yo, the neighbors need to stop stomping. You've been doing this.
Yeah,
since
they're fucking, I mean, they're playing bowling or something. It's fucking insane.
Have you ever just maybe thought they're a little heavy?
No, they are for sure. They are for sure.
You can still walk with a slight foot, you know?
You
Yeah,
can.
you can.
Circus elephants.
But when you're playing bowling up there, and when you're bowling, you know.
But you ever think
Yeah.
they just try to? They try to piss you off?
I think people don't care.
Just go-
They don't care.
We hear them having sex all the time.
Wow.
All the time. I mean, they're just going, this morning, they were going at it.
What's that like?
They were just fucking going at it.
Two grizzly bears
He was
fighting
laying it-
over
he
some
was laying
salmon.
it down pretty good.
Their
then?
beds are squeaky, dude.
Two really aggressively post hibernation grizzly bears. They're not
Yeah.
skinny.
It was
Sorry.
Great.
No,
Cody.
and it's like
Sorry.
you can ask Joel, dude. When he used to live there, it's bad. Like
So
their bed is so squeaky.
hey, like no, they're like you've confirmed like she's a bigger gal, right?
Yeah, I've seen him. Yeah,
She's good sized.
That's a
but he's also big.
oh.
But he's also not small. So like, you know,
So when they're
It's two grizzly bears fighting
and
over fish.
not only is it just the bed squeaking,
There's clapping or
fighting over fish.
two grizzlies fighting over fish.
not only is it just the bed squeaking though,
Yeah.
she's loud.
Ew.
Ew.
Sorry.
She's putting on a show.
Yeah. Now she's starting to put on a little bit of a show, huh?
a little bit of a show.
Oof.
That's great.
Oofda.
Oh,
Oofda.
I love
No, it's-
characteristics,
Oh
man.
yes. Oh yes.
It's tough to hear.
Like what she's saying and shit.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
would-
it's just
no,
loud
no.
moans.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
where
the
the
moans.
milk is. Oh, yeah.
Remember that shit?
No, it's
That's
just loud ass moans, and it's like, God damn,
Ewy.
just
But
fucking
that's
finish already.
insane, man. That's probably what there's.
Sometimes I just want to get a broom and go, "Eh,
Yeah.
knock it off up there.
Keep it down.
God is watching.
What would Elliot Page do?
What?
What would he do?
I mean, you keep coming
I
back
just
to
said what
Elliot
he did.
Page.
Did he
Like, you
change
have
his
a-
name, by the way,
Yeah.
Yeah.
to Elliot Page?
I love how
Yeah.
you said him,
I do love
and
that.
and that's so respectful. I love that.
I agree. I agree.
And I'd say him too.
Because
It's
him.
bizarre though. Can we not say it's not bizarre? A little bit.
What about it?
It's just fucking. She
So-
was a
so-
big ass movie star. Now he is like
But
something different.
but he's always been a he.
Right.
Come
but
on, Cody.
but like not he hasn't always identified as a he. He used to be a very popular she, right?
Yes. But
So
now
what-
he is a he.
What was his name when he
Ellen
was
Page.
in
Ellen.
Ellen Page.
Ellen Page? Okay.
But now
That's
it's Elliot.
Yeah.
He took a slight
funny.
left to Elliot.
Just this very slight, maybe 2 words left.
But
Yeah.
he is
know
a
what I
he.
mean? 2 letters, I meant.
But he is a
2
he.
letters. He's a he, and that's fine. It's great.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't know.
But he was in
fucking
Inception.
bizarre. Let's just sit.
It is kind of bizarre.
But he was in.
Is it not bizarre?
This is the world we live in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with it.
It's
Listen to me.
just- I mean,
Listen to me.
but
If
come
hey,
on.
hey,
Is it not
hey,
weird to
hey,
you guys?
Hey,
I love it.
Listen to
and I
me.
will call anyone who wants to be called
I was
he,
just gonna
she,
say,
whatever.
literally.
I don't care.
hey. If you want to
Is
be,
it not bizarre?
if you want to be called a basketball, I'll call you a basketball. I don't give a fuck.
Me neither. I don't care.
Would you
I don't
bounce it?
care.
I mean,
If you ask me to, if you say, "Hey, sorry, I'm not a he or I'm not a she. I'm a, you know,
Tyrannosaurus Rex. Like,
a
yeah.
T- yeah,
I'm a
T-Rex."
disc golf frisbee.
Like obviously, I'll
I
obviously.
have more of a problem with furries than I do trans people.
Yes, I
Furries
agree.
are fun.
I agree.
They're fun
I
though.
They
agree.
seem a little fun, but
But
it
they're
seems a
having
little. I'm not a fan.
But do they actually believe that? I don't know.
I used to
I
go.
think
to,
the trans believe they are what they are.
I used to go to college with a furry.
I don't know. Was that too much? No, I do.
I'm just fucking with you.
No, but yeah,
yeah,
the furries
no,
are
I think
weird.
they do. It's a weird thing. So I see a lot of them at work. I'm sure you did
Furries?
when you worked at Make
You don't
Replay.
see any furries. No, you don't.
I used to see a furry all the time. Used to wear a tail.
Does that-
Yeah,
I wouldn't help
They
the
would-
guy.
they
As soon as
wouldn't-
I saw him walk in the store, I was like, "Can you help that guy?"
I wouldn't help that
Because
guy.
it was,
Right.
the type of guy. It was the type of guy. Not only would he wear a tail, but it was the type of guy. As soon as you start talking to him, he wouldn't stop.
Yeah.
Oh, I get that.
Stop talking because he's an animal.
What's crazy? No, the craziest part is like not even them wearing a tail. What do you think it's attached to?
That's my curiosity.
Because they make
as well.
butt plug tails. That's all I'm saying.
That's probably what it is, right?
I don't know.
That's
It's
fucked up.
attached to a dick age.
Is it all sexual? Okay, let's just get to the root of it.
I don't
Is
know
all
what it
sexual?
is.
I think so.
It's a lifestyle choice.
Let's say you're wearing you're wearing a tail, obviously, but it's a lifestyle
If you're wearing
choice.
a tail, you're asking for someone to sniff. You know what I mean? Like that's the type of attention you're gonna be getting. Like a dog's gonna be like, "What's going on over there?"
Let me get. So yeah, if you're a furry, you have a butt plug.
Not always, but I'm saying there's
What-
I don't
you're a
think it's
tail-
always attached to a butt
A
plug.
tail furry, you have a butt plug.
maybe.
I don't think so.
Then
Not
that's
all
sexual.
the times.
It's all everything's sexual. I think.
I can't even tell this story actually.
No, say it.
Can I tell one before you
Yeah,
tell
I
this
can't.
story?
I can't actually tell it
Why can't you tell it?
because it's. I just
Am I
want.
pressuring you? too
No,
much?
no. Just go ahead.
There's a guy that comes into work every once in a while. I'll see him, but he wears a tail, right? Kid, college maybe. Huh? He wears a tail.
Where's the tail?
Yeah,
That's
it's his tail. It's attached somewhere to his body.
No, but
obviously.
hold on. Does he wear
probably real.
like a costume for fully, or just
No, he
just
just-
the tail?
He just wears regular clothes and then a tail hanging out the back.
He's
I don't get
He's
it.
a furry. He's something
Yeah.
else.
But it's so this kid. Every time I see him, it's a white tail, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is so dingy.
Mm.
Like it's not white. It's like a
Poops.
gray.
Poop stained.
It looks like the underneath of a dog's eyes.
Yeah. It's
The crust.
disgusting. It's disgusting.
Looks like pine tar.
Stop.
It truly is disgusting. I'm just like, dude, if you're gonna wear that every day, wash it.
Yeah.
I'm just
Send it to the groomers at least.
put it on a delicate
They
cycle
can't
or
take
something.
it off. It's who they are. They can't
Yeah.
just take
It's
off
because
their
they're
tail.
it's attached maybe to their butthole.
They got hemorrhoids.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just
Okay, the ones who have to wear a butt plug with the tail in.
Yeah.
Does reality kick in when you have to take a poop? Because you have to take it out. Am I right? I mean,
you just slide it over.
does
I think.
reality kick in?
It's like a champagne cork. You
Hold
shake,
on.
you shake it up and it pops right off.
And then you,
No, but I have a
before
question.
you flush, you pull out the tail. You
No, but
get
I
back to
but I have a question. Where'd you get from tail to butt plug? I think that's two different things.
Brock thinks they're attached by.
I'm
Their
saying,
butt.
I'm saying they make some for some crazy, wild, weirdo furries that are also butt plugs. The butt plug tail combo.
Okay.
Two birds, one
Okay.
stone.
Which would
Yeah.
be majority almost, right?
I don't know.
I don't
so.
think so.
I don't like painting with that kind of brush.
Yeah,
but
that's pretty
that-
broad.
I'm just saying.
brush,
I don't.
brother.
This all just led me back to. I don't trust them. You know? Do you trust wild animals?
No.
Then why would you trust a human trying to be a wild animal?
No chance.
Yeah.
But they're just
No.
trying to have fun.
But what is it? Like, I don't understand the thing.
Pup
Like,
play?
Pup.
You guys know what pup play is?
No,
It's where someone acts like a dog and they have like a master
I have seen.
and they're
this.
practically wearing like a dominatrix suit that's a dog suit
Yeah,
and then they'll make dog noises.
I've
It's
seen
crazy
this.
as shit.
That's insane.
Yeah. There's this one where he's like, it's not sexual at all. And he just keeps going through it. And then
not sexual at
there's
all.
like 3
Oof,
scenes
yeah.
later where he talks about like how he either didn't wash his nuts or how he saved it for someone. He's crazy. He's like, oh, he's like, you like that smell? And he's just, and it's like, okay, it went to sexual.
Yeah, like obviously
Yeah.
it's fucking like that's what drives everything.
Yeah. Ripe balls.
Right balls.
I don't get it.
Furries are messed
I mean,
up.
hey, it's
You know what I'm into though? Goth people.
I
I find it
it.
interesting.
Yeah,
So there's some goth girls. that
lots
are
of
hot.
piercings.
Goth girls
Some.
are hot.
Goth
Wow.
girls got it going on, dude.
They always got big boobs.
Big personalities.
Personalities,
dude.
too. More
Have you ever
importantly,
seen?
boobs.
Have you ever seen the disaster
I
of
agree.
FurryCon?
Yeah.
You ever seen
No,
this? It's
no.
so crazy.
What is
so crazy. So there was a FurryCon, like a convention, right?
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
basically all these furries get together and
Oh,
they
yeah.
just celebrate being
Yeah.
furries, right?
Yes.
Animal Kingdom.
It just went south so bad,
In what way?
so fast. So like, do you know the backstory of it?
Yeah.
There's just a bunch of incidences.
Imagine
of-
Tijuana for furries. They just went hard, bro.
Trash and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
yeah, like they flush like some crazy shit down the toilet,
Yeah.
and they literally
What
flood-
crazy shit?
It was just like rolls, like just like rolls.
It
of
was something
toilet paper.
stupid like they had like X amount of toilets get clogged because of this. They had like X amount of rooms destroyed because of like wild orgies and shit. They had like piss and shit in random places.
Piss and shit and
Yeah.
cum. Sorry.
It's crazy. There's a video. I'll show you guys after the podcast because it's kind of long, but it's pretty fucking insane. So, long story short, though, the next year they tried to get another place to do it,
Yeah.
and like so they like there was one instance where there was like 20 people in a room or
Isn't
something
like Internet
that.
Historian has a
Orgy.
video on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was like 20. No, there was 20 people in a room, and they were
Having
and
sex.
they were just vaping to try to
Oh.
set off all the fire alarms. They set off all of the fire alarms in the hotel. Fire department showed up, and then like it just
You
went
see
south
the-
from there.
And they're like, who the fuck are these dogs? Who owns these dogs?
You're like, how are these dogs legally allowed to vape in here?
Yeah, and then like
You're going to the pound, mister.
and then they tried to find the next year another venue to hold their.
They wouldn't do
FurryCon.
it.
Couldn't do it.
They could not find a
Yeah.
hotel.
No fucking wonder.
They couldn't find a hotel all the way from the West Coast. Because
Good.
all these hotels communicate don't.
Don't fucking let them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it was like some
But that's
astronomical amount
their
of money.
that's their fault. 100%.
Yeah. But it was like some astronomical amount of money and damages they caused in like 3 days.
In dog years?
In dollars, yeah. But it's just a
3 years.
crazy video. This
Man,
guy
I don't know if he was gone for 10 minutes or 3 years.
This guy does like a lot of videos.
There's no clock
on
in here.
This guy does a lot of videos on like weird internet events that happen. So like he
Yeah.
did the one on the Shia LaBeouf, like where's the flag thing at? He did that.
He will
video.
not divide us.
Yeah.
He will not advise.
He will not divide
Such a
us.
fucking good guy, man. He was trying to keep everybody together.
Yeah, that wasn't a lunatic thing to do. My favorite part is how they literally geo-tracked the satellites that were in the sky and the jet streams and shit that were in the sky, and they found the flag.
They did an insane job.
For
Props.
people that don't know, can one of you guys explain this
You
the
probably
situation?
He will not divide us. I just know that they had like the thing of like a little monument or something, and it was right after what happened, like something.
It's just after Trump got elected.
Yeah, and he just had like this memorial, like he will not divide us, blah blah blah.
It's like right downtown is a camera where you could go up
Yeah.
and
and you could like put your face in the camera, and then like 4chan started blasting it and shit.
and then trolls would go up and say like Obama dropped bombs on Syria and shit
Yeah.
like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
and they like stole the flag or whatever like
Yes.
a couple times, and then they moved it out in the middle of the field and just panned up a camera at it, like
Yeah.
literally just a flag
Just
in a
a
field
flag.
with sky in the background, and they found it, and there's video of like 3 dudes going up and grabbing it. They're like, ah!
Yeah,
And
then
then
they
they
put
got out of
Pepe the Frog up the
Yeah,
flag
they
of
did
that
something
on the
stupid.
yeah.
Then they put it in a fucking they put it in like a room, a white walled room. This flag. And people found it again.
White walled room.
All you could see is this white walled room. They found it by the location of the sun and like the wind of something in the background. Yeah, they found it some crazy ass fucking way.
People are crazy.
Dude, fuck.
And they found it again broken because Shia LaBeouf was live streaming this entire thing. Yeah, it's fucking funny. But he has a lot of those videos, and it's really interesting. He did one on fucking what's it called? His best one is the Fallout 76 game. Like, it's supposed to be a really big game, and it fucking crashed hard.
Yeah.
And he's got like a 20-minute video on it. It's really good. Yeah. He did one on the fucking the Ja Rule incident where they did the island thing.
Yeah.
Dude, Firefest.
Have you ever seen the
Firefest.
video of Ja Rule performing at like a Bucks halftime show?
Let's get it loud.
Let's get it, and everyone's like, "Boo!"
and he goes, I guess not. Yeah, it's fucked up.
It's
dude.
not as
It's
bad.
tough.
It's not as bad as Destiny's Child in Philly though.
What happened?
I don't remember
They
that
got
one.
fucking booed
I
so
don't remember
bad.
that.
And they're like
With
going
Beyonce?
on. Yeah, but it's a bad situation. You're in front of drunk sports fans, and then they're watching a game, and then bam, you throw Destiny's Child in front of them for 3 songs.
I don't remember that.
Boo!
Yeah.
I feel like the most notorious one is definitely Ja Rule.
This one,
though.
if you looked it up, you would remember it.
But it's bad.
It's pretty. This one's
He's
pretty
literally
bad.
like, yeah, let's fucking get
But
it.
this one is a team of 3 people still getting booed,
yeah,
doing like choreographed dance.
yeah.
Boo! Just Philly assholes.
Suck.
Yeah, just Philly, dude.
Philly's rough, too, dude. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Go get
Philly
yourself
hates
some
you.
water.
Water.
Yeah. We're just making fun of that at work. Girl at work calls it water.
Yeah.
She does. Is she
Yeah.
from Philly?
It's like
No, sorry. She doesn't say water. She says dollars.
Dollars.
Really weird.
Dollars.
So then it just spiraled
What
into water.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be $10.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get the pool water out of here and then fix her up. No, but those Philly guys, Baltimore's insane, but Philly, oof. Pittsburgh even, downtown, the mountains.
The mountain.
They say it like that?
Yeah,
Jesus.
you're going fucking Don, dude.
Don.
Yeah, no, it's like obviously exaggerated, but they have a
Hammer
weird
Don.
accent. Yeah, mountains.
I still think Boston and that East Coast shit's still the craziest shit.
Kinda.
I think so too.
I think New York is equally as crazy because there's like 5 different accents.
New Jersey's
It's so big.
Great. New Jersey's fun too. I love New Jersey accents.
They're so East Coast.
Yeah.
They're just like fuck.
Is there really a West Coast accent?
For sure.
Like
Brother.
what?
California.
Yeah. Totes, dude.
They just
Sorry.
they
Brother.
overpronounce. It's not like a crazy accent. It's more of like a
God.
pronunciation kind
Yeah.
of.
Hmm.
They just overpronounce words. Not all of them by any means. Like in the Midwest, like it's crazy because in the Midwest you'll run into like Chicago and you're like, holy shit, there's some accents here.
Yeah.
And then you'll go out and you're like, and then Indiana's got this weird like Southern
Yes.
accent mixed with like this weird
Definitely when you
shit.
go south to Indiana. Yeah.
Dude, you've met people from Indiana though, where you're like, yeah, what's up? Where you from? Indiana, and you're like, huh? What are you saying?
Why is that?
Worcester?
Yeah. Why? Worcester.
Potatoes?
Potatoes. Potatoes is something that still gets me.
Potatoes. Tomatoes. Tomatoes.
Wash your potato. You gotta wash your potatoes before you eat them.
Worship potatoes. Yep.
No, yeah. It's
Bront?
Bront.
Bront.
Bront is Marshall specific.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No, it's not Marshall. It's Morehouse specific.
Oh, there you go. Bront.
It's a fake word.
Closet.
The way my grandpa says the word batteries is so
Battery.
fucking wild.
Battery.
Batteries.
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 It's fucking crazy.
Hey, guess
but
what?
when he says
Batteries.
it, I'm like, what is that?
What are you saying?
Yeah, it's fucking
Speak
insane.
English.
Let's get into this thing.
Let's get in. Let's do it.
All right then, enough is enough. I'm here for the people that like me, quality people. And for those who don't like me, personally, I don't give a fucking shit. All right? Nah.
The eye action's great too.
I love this guy.
What is that
I
accent?
love this guy.
He's crazy.
Australian.
He's
I don't know,
it's
I think it's
British.
British or some
I
sort.
think
Oh,
it's
is it British?
British.
Yeah, I think it is.
I think he's from London, and I think he's from Liverpool.
It's not posh.
All right then,
All right.
enough is enough. I'm here for the people that like me, quality people. And for those who don't like me, Personally, I don't give a fucking shit. Alright.
Oh my god.
All right.
All right,
I don't think you're that.
Alright.
I don't think you're that far off from Liverpool. It's definitely like it feels like Northern England,
dude.
because they have crazy accents.
I love it.
No.
Come on.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That mustache.
He's the type of guy that says "fink."
Yeah, I think it. I think it. Give me a water bottle. You know what I mean?
He's dead in the eyes.
He is dead. He
He's
doesn't
got
have any
big
feelings.
eyes. He's got big eyes.
I gotta
dude.
watch this again.
Looks like a
His
Civil
eye
War
movement
general.
is crazy.
Does. His name is.
Also, the camera's bouncing around, all sketchy,
do
scary.
you
Guy
think?
like.
Do you think his
you
name is Simon?
You think he cut his
Simon?
own neck hole?
Yeah.
He's like, hey, my head was too big for this. Let's make it twice as big.
Alright then, enough is enough. I'm here for the people that like me. Quality people. And for those who don't like me, personally, I don't give a fucking shit. Alright.
I love it, dude.
All right.
Personally,
All right.
His
All
mouth
right.
movement.
Personally,
His mouth movement is
give
pretty
a
crazy
fucking
as well.
shit.
He just reminds me of a fucking pirate.
Quality people. His name is. He says quality people.
That's just what he
Quality
reminds me.
people.
My only tip for this guy is if you have a chin that looks like that, just grow the hair out.
yeah.
That is just ugly ass chin, dude.
Look at the
His
low
chin-
cut shirt.
Well, his chin looks like a pile of sand on a beach that washed away. There's no symmetricality to it whatsoever.
The parts of it are gone.
Yeah, parts of it got swept away.
His actual chin is fucked up.
Oh yeah. No, it looks crazy.
It's gone.
I have hiccups now.
Dude. And then I look at him and I said, quality people.
Quality
people.
Quality people.
Quality
Quality people. I can't even do it. It's crazy accent though.
It is a,
He literally
it is a
does look like a
nice
Civil War
one.
general, dude. And his burnt side.
Andy Stevens 02, baby. I just want to know, dude, that tattoo, by the way, is so fucked.
I
Oh,
thought
it's
that was
blue.
like a marker.
No, that's a tattoo that he got probably when he was 20,
Yeah.
and he's now not 20.
What is that?
Dude, your guess is, it could be a
Your guess is as
it
good
could
as
be
mine.
no, honestly, it could be a transformer, it could be the Liberty Bell. I have no idea.
It's definitely a
It's
Liberty
not
Bell.
discernible whatsoever.
That's fucked.
It's
That
definitely
looks like
Liberty
a
Bell. I'll
very
tell you that right now.
faded
Somebody just.
tattoo.
Whoa! Somebody just
Whoa.
spilled a whole bottle of tattoo ink all over his
Yeah.
chest. And
That's
they're like, "Yeah, that looks good." And they just
Yeah,
got the gun. And
I like
start
this
going.
guy's 2 chains, but what I don't
Yeah.
like is he needs 2 separate sizes.
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
His chin.
Yeah, they're-
His chin is aggressive.
Nah.
Oh, it's a mess.
It's his other chin.
Oh, it's a mess.
Oh, it's a mess.
It's a mess.
It's not. It
The left side of his chin is up there,
yeah.
and the right side
Mm-hmm.
is down there.
It doesn't make sense.
Actually, other way around. But yeah,
What does he say at the beginning again? He's like, okay. Oh, what does he say? People. All I remember. One more time. All right.
Alright then,
All right.
enough is enough. I'm here for the people that like me. Quality people. And for those who don't like me, personally, I don't give a fucking shit. Alright.
So truly, his message was, "I'm here for the people that like me, and if you don't like me, I don't give a fuck."
He pretty much had a
shit."
big time Tommy message, but it was
Yeah.
just differently. Fuck all the haters.
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait,
The
somebody-
haters always hate.
Hey, it's big time.
It's always him.
Hey, it's big time Tommy.
It's big
here.
time Tommy here. I got a cigar the size of a redwood, and I'm ready to puff it down.
Yeah.
How many
Hey,
likes and views did this have? Do you remember?
No.
Not. Was it an astronomical amount, or you don't even?
No,
you didn't
there's
even
no
look?
way it was an astronomical amount.
His name is Anthony Stevens, and it's pronounced Anthony.
Andy.
My name is Anthony
Andy
Stevens. Anthony Stevens.
Yeah, this guy
It's for
creeps
the
me out.
quality people.
This guy,
For the Lawton brass and blimey.
this guy lives in like.
Say, give me a croquet
It's like
and
the-
a crumpet.
It's like the English version. He probably lives in like one of those Florida trailer parks that they concentrate all the kitty touchers in. It kind of looks like what he's rolling with right now.
Seriously,
Could you imagine talking like that?
I love it.
Oh, fuck. You'd be so distinctive. And
Yeah,
people
it'd
would
be
like,
different.
And people would be like, this guy's hot.
Ah, as fuck.
Fuck.
Yes.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be because everybody you're around also talks like that.
You tell me if that guy was in America, he'd be
No,
hot.
but I'm saying if you,
Yeah.
if
Not that guy. No. You have to have a
like
solid chin.
if you were just like,
Be
hey,
hot,
like let's say you were Fez, you know, you were just like this English exchange student that just like stuck around.
And you got a mudslide
You're
chin.
like, all right, Ed, cheerio. And she'd be like, all right, I'm here for the quality people.
I have a crazy case of the hiccups.
I love it.
Ever since he said the beach. Yeah.
I love it.
It's the beer. It's the laser snake.
I was trying to swallow while laughing.
that messed
Laser
you up the
snake.
whole.
It fucked me up, dude.
It's crazy how that happens. Yeah, it is.
Thought I was going to throw up my mouth when it happened, too. I was like,
Dude, there's nothing like throwing up in your mouth.
I threw up brushing my teeth
what?
like a
When?
week ago.
Really?
Threw up?
I was
Got back there?
And I went,
It came out?
yeah, it came out a
A
little
lot?
bit. I had to rebrush my teeth. It was enough. Enough to rebrush your teeth.
Isn't it acidic?
Very. Especially
Oh,
when it's in the morning because
so-
you're
yeah.
you're just at your tum acid.
Mhm, your tum-tum's empty, so it's, yeah, dude, it's
Has
crazy.
everyone here thrown up when they brush their teeth?
I've never
I've
done that.
never
Me
done
neither.
that.
I just have a bad gag reflex.
I've gagged before, but I've never
You
thrown
couldn't suck
up.
one.
No.
Chris.
That's a good one. That's a great trait to have as a dude. Sorry, I can't suck a dick.
But what if his
Sorry.
Life, but what if his life goes in a different direction?
What if it was me and Elliot Page stranded on a planet together?
Wouldn't have to suck anything.
What if they attached something?
What?
What if they put like a? What if they put like someone's big toe on
flotation
there?
device
I think you'd be fine.
or a flotation device that inflates?
They
that
have to
way.
be able to attach a fake penis.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Robot dick.
Do you think it? Do you think it?
Does it still work with a dick cage?
What happens if? Okay, maybe. What happens if they get to the point? Let's say like implants and like medical technology gets so good where they could like fasten like the nerves, like the nerve endings and shit, where you could somehow still feel that, you know, through a brain interface.
That's
They
pretty
could for
crazy.
sure put a robot dick on you, and then it would be normal. You get a dick upgrade.
I would.
Yeah.
You go to Lowe's and you're like, give me the $99 special.
I think
He's like, you want the 6-inch or the 8-inch? And you're like, I don't know. I don't really feel like spending the money today. Just give me the 6-inch.
Yeah.
It's like getting a bidet. I don't really want the heated seat. Just give me the.
Just give me the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I've been using the bidet more, and it's nice.
Yeah.
It's worth it. Cleans you out, dude.
Mm.
Come on, it cleans you out.
So just eating tacos on Tuesday.
The secret is keeping it on. I used to think that like you just like pour it on, you're like, oh, and then it's cold, and then you turn it off. No, the secret is you turn it on, and it's cold. It's okay, it's fine. But then you're like, ah.
Your ball just numbs or what?
But then it just keeps on coming. You're just like, that's clean. I'm just like, I'm getting clean.
It's like taking
And
a
then you
shit.
shut it off. And you're like, wow. And then you,
Nah, I'm about
and then
Some
you
people
go,
in this world still wipe their ass with leaves.
it's true.
Look at this guy over here, dude. He's got a robot to wipe his ass.
Yeah.
Look at that guy.
Yeah.
Then you just dab off, and you're good to go.
just a baby wipes guy.
I've heard those are really rough for your toilet system, though.
Yeah, it's not my toilet system though.
But what happens when you get clogged?
It's not my toilet system though.
But you have to call the maintenance, and then they're gonna be like, "Hey,"
And they pull 400 baby
They
wipes
pull
out.
400 baby wipes out. Like, this
Call
was the culprit.
1-800-STEAMER.
Stanley Steamer makes your home cleaner.
I
Yes.
got a hiccup in the middle of that. I couldn't finish the chorus.
Yeah, it's great.
Get rid of those.
Great company.
How many Stanley Steamer guys do you think are someone's dad?
All of them?
Those guys fuck.
Yeah, they
Oh.
fuck.
You're like, hey, I'm here to steam the carpets, and here's a pizza delivery, and their dick's in the box. Trust me. Dude, those guys are wild.
Or a Subway footlong. Here you go. It's Subway footlong.
Somebody order a pizza. You guys ever seen that Chance the Rapper skit on SNL?
Yeah.
Where he's the pizza guy?
Yeah,
It's honestly
so
a pretty
fucking
good one.
funny.
It's a little bit overboard, but like he's
The
pretty good. in
hockey
it.
one's funny too.
Yeah.
So we
stuff.
order a pizza because I've got a right pizza for you. It's a 10. It's like a 10-inch pizza if you want
It's a
it.
pretty good sized sausage.
That's what he says. He's like, whoa, what and she's like, oh, what kind? And he's like, sausage.
Sausage.
Yeah. And he just keeps going. But anyway, what's up over here?
I'm just trying to get rid of these hiccups.
Hold
Want 'em?
Hold them.
Hold your breath. You gotta hold your breath for 10 seconds.
I was in the middle of it.
Oh,
Blake
you
asked me what's going on.
fucker, dude. Just take a big old deep breath, as deep as you can get.
Hold it. Hold it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
No,
7,
you
8, 9, 10.
can't do that
You're good.
to you. You gotta
It's
keep.
over.
Nope.
He got hipped in the middle. He's got to
You
restart.
did. Keep holding it. Mm-hmm. Steep. Ah!
Oh yeah.
Talked.
Nope. You've talked. You've done. You're done.
It's fine.
You breathed
I'll
out.
just live with him.
Stop it.
I'll just live with it. Sometimes burping helps as well.
Yes, it does, but at the same time, you still need to get your diaphragm.
I just need to
like
scoop
a
peanut
different
butter.
way.
Is that a thing?
Is that the thing?
Yeah.
No.
Promise.
Stop it.
Promise.
Peanut butter gives me hiccups.
No.
I'm not even kidding. If I
The
eat a
opposite effect.
If I eat a spoonful
Seriously?
of peanut butter, I'll get the hiccups
No.
for sure. And I have to drink something, and then they'll go away.
Oh my fucking
Scoop
god.
full of peanut butter, baby.
Just make your mouth so your
You want
throat
some,
so dry.
I think we're
I don't know.
we're trying to be healthy, so we only have natural peanut butter up there.
Yeah, I don't want that. It's got all the bugs in it.
Is that like the gooey shit where it's like way too liquidy?
No, it thickens up. Thick.
You have to stir it first.
No.
Comes in powder form.
Thick.
Shut up.
It's a lot better than every fucking 2 seconds.
Kind of like that, though, don't you? Kind of challenge yourself. Sometimes you don't hold them in.
Keep it. Swallow it.
I swallowed that one. Kind of hurt. But that's fine.
I have a question. This may be very specific.
Continue.
This may be very specific. Does your parents ever make like a certain like weird voice that you're like, oh my god, it's funny? Because my dad does a Donald Duck. It's super ridiculously good, and it makes me feel uncomfortable sometimes.
My mom just says words wrong. And that's what we make fun of. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, that was aggressive.
And that's what we make fun of her for. But not really a weird
Okay, like a
voice, no.
closet thing.
Brawl.
Brawl. Okay. My
Yeah.
dad does like type of deal, and he like just says words, stuff like that, like as the Donald Duck.
I've heard your dad do it. He's really good at
It's
it.
aggressive. Another thing, he's really fucking good at it. Pisses me off. Does your? No.
No.
Okay, I was just curious. It's fine.
I love what. I love
It can be a one and done question. That's fine. I was just curious.
No, I love. I know, I love it.
So I
just-
think Blake really doesn't like it. So we should just.
I didn't even say anything.
We should
I feel like
move
your dad
on.
has something weird about him.
No, I don't know. I was trying to think of something, but not really.
I couldn't think of anything either.
I can't either. My dad just likes to there's like a couple key phrases my dad would always say when I was a kid. And it was like, get your fucking ass up in the morning
I love it.
and get your fucking ass to bed.
I love it.
And then in the morning it would just be get your fucking ass up. It's time for school.
We're going to church.
Yeah.
If
How many
don't
times you go to church?
If you don't stop with this fucking
I can't help it,
hiccup
Cody.
stuff,
I can't
Dude,
help
at
what do you
least
want me to do?
at least they figured out if you force your kids to go to church, no one goes to church anymore. At least
that's
Yeah.
true.
at least parents and grandparents put that in your brain.
Dude, I was just talking to my mother about this, and she was asking us like, "Yeah, who do you want to marry you?" And this and that. I was like, I don't know.
Mhm.
And she was like, "Well, you don't want a pastor?" I was like, "No." And she was like, "Well, don't you want your wedding to be blessed by God?" and I was like,
fair.
and I was
Fair
like,
point.
Blessed by Jesus Christ himself.
Well,
and I think my response like kind of shocked her a little bit, and I was like, "Not really." And she was like, "Oh." And I was
Why
like,
would
no?
even if it wasn't a pastor, wouldn't you still have the blessing of God?
because it's marriage, right?
I don't know. It doesn't mean
But it's
No,
the
I
but
don't
it's the
wanna
thing of like
disrespect
I feel like our
religion.
generation is so non-religious
yeah.
that it just shocks the older generation. You know what I mean?
Further and further
Because the
away
older
from
generation,
God.
I feel like, is definitely like, hey, let's focus on God. Let's focus on we're going to church every Sunday, this and that and the other. And if we're not, then it's a sin. I don't know. But this and that. And
Only
the
time
other.
I've ever been to a church with my dad was for a wedding.
Do you think it's
Never ever went to church.
Yeah.
Do you think
Sometimes
it's
I went to
more-
church
I went
willingly,
there
but
3
I've never been with my dad
Okay.
Okay.
ever.
Yeah.
Do you think it's more of a thing of like it's not that our generation's not religious, or is it just that we don't care?
It's organized religion. It's not religion in general. There's still a lot of like religious people or spiritual people. I feel like in our age group, but they're
Yes.
not going to
go
church every Sunday.
Right.
Right.
Because
But
why would you?
Yes, I agree. Because I remember the feeling that I had when going to an organized religion or organized,
Like church.
yeah, church.
Yeah.
It was so
Or like
awkward.
Sunday school.
Yes.
Blow your brains out, dude.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I hated it. It was
My
so.
mother was a Sunday
It
school
was
teacher.
so
Well,
awkward.
I bet your mom
That's
had
nice.
some dope arts and crafts,
She did.
and she probably had some good snacks. But there was dead bodies all over because they all killed themselves. Because who wants to be in Sunday school?
Nobody.
Whoa, yeah, I could sleep in, watch cartoons, eat some cereal, watch some NFL football, but instead, let's go to church for
Yes.
3 hours.
Yeah. The Sunday before
I
Monday.
agree
to get back to
completely.
work.
Which in reality, it's more of just a social gathering.
Yes,
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure is.
I agree.
Do you, like I don't know. Do you think it's more like people go because they feel like they have to?
It's guilt. Not
Yeah,
all of it, but I
I
feel like
agree.
some people
A lot
just
of
go
it.
because of guilt.
Definitely.
I'll tell you this: like at Best Buy, Sundays are our worst days. We get the worst customers on Sundays.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
everyone's out after church.
Yeah, we get the worst customers on Sundays. They freed their sins and now they're right back at it to give some more sin.
Dude, you know what's weird to me is the whole baptism thing.
Yeah, why?
It's just weird.
Well, it's just like
It just seems almost like a. I don't want to say
It's
it.
holy water,
No,
is
go
it
for
not?
it. Go for it.
Is
go
that
for
is
it.
that is that what the
well, what's holy water?
no? But like I'm being like 100% inquisitive and like that I'm not sure.
I'm just
about it.
asking a generally inquisitive question as
Yeah.
to saying like what's holy water, but it was a sarcastic question because it's just water that's blessed by your priest,
Right,
or whoever.
but
It's
that's
just-
what that's
it's
what
just
they that's what they
Dasani
are
water
being.
blessed by your priest.
It's got electrolytes.
That
Voss.
was that
I
was
wanna
not
get baptized in Voss
that
water.
was not.
No, to be honest, most of it is tap water, from what I understand. It's nothing.
There's
It's not
river
a
water, too.
It's not a special
In
water.
the deep south.
the
dude.
Ganges.
Yeah, I can get. I shouldn't
But how
make
are they
fun of
getting
shit
it?
like
When your
that.
church does a baptism, how are they getting that water?
I wasn't even.
I got a
going-
question for you.
Yeah.
And I understand like the ritual part of it, but if you're a baby and getting baptized, aren't you like being your sins washed away, right? In Catholicism, what's the difference? Because you're getting baptized like as a baby. So you're practically like washing away the sins of like a pure object, you know? Because it's like a baby.
Yeah,
Like there's nothing wrong with it. Like how's a baby have sinned? You know what I mean?
It can.
So that's my question. And I would love to ask somebody. I don't know enough about like Catholicism in general.
100%.
But like there's a lot of people like I wouldn't say like fully like kind of born again Christian or whatever, like, you know, teenagers, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, and like they're getting baptized. And I would say some of it's guilt, but some of it probably is like, oh hey, yeah,
trying to
I've
wash
been
away my
cleansed,
sins.
you know, or whatever, you know, whatever
Right.
you feel or whatever that made
That's
you
fair,
feel.
yeah.
But it's like I just don't understand it as a baby. That's
I
what
don't either.
That's what my.
It's a great question.
I'm just inquisitive about that mostly.
right.
These hiccups are starting to hurt me.
Good.
Jesus Christ.
That's
It's a great question. But I've always just thought, why are they dipping the baby like a chicken nugget?
What do you mean?
Why are they dipping that bitch like a chicken nugget? You
got
know, like just doink.
But sometimes,
Doink.
but sometimes they're literally just
By the
hold-
heel
No, but
type of
no, those are the Jewish ones that you've seen,
Do you want sweet and sour or barbecue?
ranch.
or like the Eastern Orthodox where they're like throwing the baby.
Yes.
No, I've seen like churches where they're
It's-
literally just holding the back of the baby and they're like,
I
or they'll
get
just
it.
dribble the water.
Yeah, they
I
take
get
really
it.
good care of them.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them will do like a cross across your. They'll just dip the.
You need to stop.
It's
You
weird.
need to knock it off and wash your mouth.
It's just a weird. Oh man, I don't want to say ritual, but like
a ritual.
it's a weird thing to me.
It's tradition.
As far as like what I've seen, I haven't looked into it enough, but
Look into it.
I should. But like just from the outside perspective, of everyone there, and they're like, "Nah, you're good because we
Baptize you.
dipped you under some water."
Stop it.
I didn't mean
That's
to say it
not-
like that, but like I just,
It's
That's what it
baptism.
is.
it's just weird to me.
But
So-
it's obviously it's been blessed.
and I respect anyone who has that, who does that, and that's totally great. I really do.
Well,
But
dude, I mean,
fucking-
isn't that your roommate now?
let's not like do like crazy stuff, but like let's just.
I'm sorry, dude. I mean, he wants to go to farmers markets.
Hell yeah.
Farmers markets instead of parties now, and
But I don't think.
hang out and drink coffee now instead of hanging out with his friends and stuff.
You sound like the ugly girlfriend.
Sorry, I'm just telling the truth.
Girlfriend number 2.
Dude.
But no, I
He
just have
doesn't
I have a
watch,
lot
it's
of
fine.
questions. I would like to ask someone who's knowledgeable.
Me too. Yeah.
But I especially like asking people who aren't knowledgeable that are just pulling shit out of their ass. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, you don't know. Like you never even ask yourself these questions. That's what I have a problem
Yeah.
with a lot of the people. It's like, dude, you haven't even. I don't know. Like you took it just verbatim. You know what I mean?
If it wasn't 2 a.m, we could call somebody.
Yeah.
We call Sarah. She's been baptized.
Really?
I mean, I've been baptized.
Shut up.
I've been baptized.
You've not been baptized?
No.
Bullshit.
You had to have.
Fuck no.
I will ask my
I've been
parents.
baptized.
I'll ask my parents.
You had
about
to
it.
have. I was baptized at a young age.
I wasn't
I'll ask my
baptized.
parents.
Like 3 or 4.
Your parents went to church. Did your parents go to church growing up? Like your
Yeah, I had to go till I was 12, and I said I served my time. Let me go.
right? It's a prison sentence, pretty much. Yeah.
Stop it.
No, I was probably like 14 or 15, and then I was just like, yeah,
Done. Yeah.
you know, I kind of have a car now, so I can do what I want.
Right. I remember I went until there was this woman that had epilepsy at our church, and so every time there would be something remote,
She's a demon, you mean?
there would be
That demon at your church who was infiltrated by the devil.
I'm
They
gonna
didn't throw some
I'm
holy
gonna-
water. Be gone,
devil! Kenneth Copeland? That's Kenneth Copeland. That's an impersonation.
We're having fun.
COVID-19!
I want you for the heavyweight championship of the world.
You guys haven't seen that Kenneth Copeland sermon?
No, I definitely have.
Where he calls out the great Kali? He calls out Hacksaw Jim Duggan for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah. No, but have you seen that where he's like, "Be gone, COVID-19,"
Yeah, it was. It's
and then he
really
goes,
insane.
and then he goes,
And it was gone.
"Yeah."
That dude's insane.
Oh, he's like a living embodiment of the devil.
yeah.
If there, no, I'm not even kidding. No,
he
no,
scares
exactly.
the fuck
if
out of
there's a devil, and this is just my thought, if there's a devil, what better way to infiltrate yourself into Christians and like corrupt Christians rather than be a pastor? Especially a televangelist, you know what I mean? Like these guys who are just on TV.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying there is a devil or isn't
he
it, but I'm saying
looks-
if there is, this guy's the devil.
That's
He looks terrible.
Why? Is that the Y guy?
Mm-mm.
No,
Oh, he looks exactly like
different guy. That guy seems nice.
He's a good guy, ain't he?
Oh my god.
I didn't mean to hit net
Kenneth
worth.
Copeland has his own private jet, by the way, worth $300 million.
Well, that's what all these fucking famous pastors do, and that
Yeah.
also fucking takes me away from the whole thing.
Yeah, it's
too.
not all religion though. You know what I mean? It's like
I know, but yeah.
He's so old and wrinkly.
He's
Ew.
scary as fuck. He kind of scares me.
eyes right there. Where he's
Ew,
So
dude.
where he's in this interview right here, I've seen it. There's this interview asked him why he has a private jet, and he said there was like demons in coach or something.
No.
And he was practically saying,
Shut the fuck
well,
up.
he was practically saying like the temptation and this and that and like whatever. So he said that was the reason he bought his own private jet. And the lady was like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "You." And he just starts giving her like crazy. Look at that guy. That guy looks like the devil to me. I'm not even kidding.
He's a
If-
freaky looking dude.
he
yeah.
looks scary as fuck, dude.
I don't like that.
I don't like that one bit.
How do people follow him?
You turn on your TV and he's on, I guess.
What's the religion he teaches? Is it just Christian?
Yeah, it's just like
Christianity?
it's just like a, I don't know.
Come one, come all kind of thing.
Yeah.
Let me get your donations and I'll buy some stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that.
That was pretty terrible, dude. Jesus. No, dude. Literally, what I was gonna say before Blake thought that this person in my church was the devil.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No,
I
that's
interrupted.
fine. No, that's totally fine. But I remember I went until that this person had epilepsy and she would have a seizure every once in a while in church, and it was
That's the
just,
devil
and
talking.
it was just too traumatic, and I just stopped going because she would just have a seizure every once in a while, and like sometimes they were worse than the others, and they wouldn't stop, and we had to call the ambulance and stuff, and it was just really terrible and not fun. And I was like,
Yeah,
why would
I can only imagine.
why would I ever come here?
Somebody come get her. She dancing like a stripper.
Somebody come get her. She doesn't like her.
And then it was a mashup, and then they're like, oh shit, I already forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna
It
say it
was
was
a
a mashup.
mashup.
Oh, it was a mashup, and then Shawnee's burning high, burning on the dance floor. And then yeah,
Somebody come get her. She dead like a stripper.
but yeah, Kenneth Copeland is not a cool guy.
No.
He scares the fuck.
Is he
out of me.
that old?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's old, dude.
but I'm gonna tune into his
Can
World
we watch
Heavyweight
the COVID
Championship
thing
match.
real fast?
Yeah,
I'd like to see.
have you guys not
something.
seen this?
No.
I've never seen him
Oh,
talk.
oh, it's nuts, man.
Civid. You still have.
Watch your goddamn fucking mouth.
There you go. I like how the Independent did this because they're like Americans are stupid.
I want to get on YouTube. Hold on.
You gotta put your headphones on. Gotta make sure you're listening.
Got your shot.
Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob to America? America.
R. Kelly reference.
Yeah, he's in he's in Africa somewhere, and that he's singing that song. Do you have your passport? Did you get your shots? Girl, would you like to come back with Rob?
Took him home so he could piss on him in his
Oh
basement.
my God! Not even a bad.
COVID-19!
By the way, there's 12 people in the crowd because it's empty because like COVID.
Burn. Well, I'm telling you, it gets hot down there. I mean, like Jesse says, it's Africa hot down there, man. And it gets... Are you listening to me? Because it's right there on the coast. It gets muggy, and that's what it takes to kill this thing. It hates heat. It hates humidity. It hates water. It just died. I hollered at the top of my voice, in the name of Jesus, you get back up there where you belong. Boy, up it went. Ow! Yeah. I messed us up. Man.
It wasn't the full one.
No, but that's performance art.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I really want to find the
What was he
actual
talking
one.
about? I told him this, and then it went. He actually think he saw something like that.
Jesus, poof, and
I
there it
think
went.
this is the one, is it not?
No, it's definitely him in the white suit. COVID-19.
You will be gone.
I have a question.
You will be gone.
Why are there so many of them?
It's his hype squad.
The repeaters. There was like,
Dude,
there
that's-
was
He's got
like,
a
No,
hype
it was
squad.
the crowd.
there's five.
It was the crowd.
No, there was 5 of them.
No, I'm
On
saying the people
stage.
that are
but there's
that's
people
what I'm saying.
watching
His
who
whole
see.
minions.
No, there was like 5 of them on
Yeah.
the stage with him.
They're the hype
saying
squad.
Every single thing that he was saying, but repeating it.
But also the people that are repeating are the ones in the crowd. So like,
No, they were on the stage.
But everyone else in the crowd too. I think
they were
Yeah,
on the
probably.
stage.
no, but everybody in the crowd as well is repeating it as well.
Well, there's a lot of questions, and maybe some will be answered Sunday when Kenneth Copeland takes on COVID-19 for the World Heavyweight Championship of the World.
Yeah, but if he had a full stadium, everybody would be repeating the same thing.
But do they truly believe that he's gonna speak it away?
Yeah, they're Facebook educated.
That was
Well,
tough.
I mean,
Well, they're going to use Kenneth, and Kenneth's going to talk to God, and then God's going to be like, oh, yeah, Kenneth, I see what you're saying.
But when they realize that COVID hasn't gone away, what's gonna happen then?
It's because of the sinners. If the sinners were in check, COVID-19 would be gone already, dude.
Stop it. I mean, are you serious?
No, I'm just making shit up.
Does he wear a mask, by the way?
No.
I don't know.
You don't think so?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
COVID-19, I be gone you.
Well, he
and then he
wouldn't-
says,
he wouldn't wear a
you
mask
will
because
never be back.
he probably does.
He probably doesn't wear one because he just wished it away, so it doesn't even exist.
He's
Why
got
would
a
he wear
private
it?
jet, so it doesn't matter.
Well,
He's
I don't
worth
think he believes any-
300 million.
This dude don't
Yeah.
believe anything he says. There's
Yeah, I
no
don't think
chance
so
he
either.
does.
No.
There's no chance.
He's worth $300 million.
Yeah, dude, these
I
people
think-
just.
I think he should step in for Jerry Springer one day and do a Jerry Springer episode.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Be fun. Or I think Jerry Springer should step into his job.
Yeah,
That would be better
yeah. I don't
because his job is pretty theatrical. If I'm being honest with you, like I know he's a famous preacher and priest and religious icon and all this stuff, but I feel like Jerry Springer could do his job pretty effectively.
Joel Osteen does his service from the Rockets Stadium.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, Joel Osteen's he's another multimillionaire preacher, right?
Yeah. The Rockets Stadium he sells out.
Because he's even bigger than Kenneth
Yeah,
Copeland, isn't
for
he?
sure. Have you seen the Joel Osteen box? He's got like a box of inspirational, like, it's so ridiculous. He's got like a box of like prayers and inspirational shit. And I saw this programmer, he just like programmed it to say insane shit. So he was like just hitting it, and it was
At
just
least
like saying
he's
crazy
not.
shit.
He's not this old fuck that just says this shit though, right? Sorry,
mean,
that
I don't
was
know.
pretty
I don't know.
blatantly.
I think it's fair. That's a fair point.
But
No, but he's
This
still
was- this
kind of
was
running
insane.
a cult, isn't he?
Cult schmalt. Malt.
This guy's definitely running he's running
I
something.
don't know. When I heard the people repeat back what he was saying, that fuck.
COVID-19, be gone forever. And they're like, be gone forever.
Gone.
And it's like
everything.
And it
Seeing a rich pastor is like seeing a rich politician. Like, you should not be in that position to be rich. You're like a public servant.
Yeah.
like what? Mitch McConnell? What's his name? The turtle guy?
Yeah, Franklin. Yeah, he made like 10 times his money in like the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing with like Nancy Pelosi and shit. She's from like a wildly fucking famous.
Yeah.
She's like from a wildly famous family though, so it makes a little bit more sense.
It's all the same, dude. Yeah.
You guys ready?
Ben,
Yes.
It's tough.
These hiccups are starting to hurt me.
Give us it.
I don't think he
Your quote.
can.
I don't even remember it. What was it?
No, it was the quote right here. I'll tell you. Ready?
Go for
The
it.
the quote of this podcast officially, and with Chris's hiccups in
It hurts
current, yeah. If you take away anything from this podcast, it's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog.
Wow.
no one cares.
Wow,
That's
I mean,
probably gonna lift someone up tomorrow.
I figured that would happen. You know, yeah, I figured it would happen.
I've just never heard it before.
Oh, dude, you ain't gotta be like that. All right.
I think that's the joke that it has been heard several times.
No one's ever
It
said
was
that.
good, and like someone will listen to this, and as
They'll
long-
get a
as long
kick
as we're
out of it.
impacting one person's life when this releases. That's all I care about. So.
See you
This
guys.
podcast looks like pull the trigger, dude.
Oh my god!
Just kidding, guys.
See you guys next
See you
week.
guys.
Jesus
Stoop Sitters Podcast
Christ.
is not responsible for any suicides.
Thank you for watching the Stoop Sitters podcast. This doesn't have to be a goodbye. This can be a see you later.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the Stoop Sitters podcast. And if you don't, your vibes are in the fucking basement.
Anything made you angry, make sure to email us, stoopsitters@gmail.com. If you want to email us some funny videos, some of your mom's nudes, whatever's going to be the mix that day. So just feel free.
Follow our socials. Actually, just follow the TikTok. Who gives a fuck about any other social? Follow the TikTok, Stoop Sitters Pod.
If you're currently watching these videos in your mom's basement, here's one more and then a second one for you to also tune into.
This has been the Stoop Sitters Podcast. There's currently a fart cooked up in the room. We got to get out of here.
Goodbye. Oh, see you later.